So today I am here with another cupcake decorating video. I'm going to show you how I made these adorable Minnie Mouse cupcakes. I made Funfetti cupcakes and then I used Oreos, like full-size normal Oreos for the Minnie Mouse ears, and I used pink fondant to make the bows. I'll show you how I do those. And I used pink buttercream and just some little white balls for decorations. So you can keep watching to see how I made the pink fondant bows and how I put it all together into a cute little Minnie Mouse cupcake.
Okay, these are the sprinkles that I used. They are called Rainbow Jimmies and they're the longer looking sprinkles. They work the best for the Funfetti cupcakes. And here they are right before I put them in the oven.
Okay, so I got my cupcakes. I made some Funfetti cupcakes and I am just letting those cool because you don't want to start icing them until they're completely cooled. While these are cooling, I'm going to make my fondant Minnie Mouse bows. Okay, so I'm gonna take a piece of waxed paper and put that down on a hard surface. And then I have pink fondant. I just bought this at Michael's. So on your wax paper, if you're finding that it's a little bit sticky, the fondant, you can sprinkle some icing sugar. Just a little white sprinkle onto there. You don't really need a lot. I am using this rolling pin, which is specifically for fondant, but you could use a normal rolling pin. And again, you can always add some icing sugar to it if you're finding that it's sticky. I'm also going to use this to cut it, which is, again, it's Wilton and it's specifically for fondant, but you could use a knife or a pizza cutter, would also work great. So I just work it in my hands a little bit, get it a little bit more pliable. Then I put it down and use my rolling pin to roll it out about 1/8 of an inch. So that you have just kind of a long oval shape. Then I'm going to use this to cut a strip. And then once you have your strip, you're just going to trim the edges off so it looks a little bit cleaner. Then I'm gonna take the two sides and fold it together. I do it at the same time just so that it's even on both sides. And then you can kind of just gently press it into it. Gently press down. Right in the middle where they meet, you're gonna pinch it together so that the inside of the bow is together. Then I'm gonna cut another strip, not as thick as the last one. So a little bit thinner. This, and then I'm going to put it on top and go around the bow just to finish it off a little bit. And I'll just have to trim this so that it's the right length. You can pinch it together, or you can always use a little bit of water on your paintbrush and dab it, and it helps the fondant stick. And then you have your little Minnie Mouse bow. I'm gonna go ahead and make the rest of my fondant bows, and then I will go ahead and do the next step. And next up, I'm going to mix up my buttercream icing, and I'm going to dye it pink. I have this, which is Wilton icing color, and it is, the exact color is rose pink, and it just And for the Minnie Mouse ears, I'm going to use some Oreos. And then I'm also going to use some of these little ball sprinkles that are white, just to add to my icing.
Okay, so I am just mixing my food coloring into my buttercream until it is the right color of pink that I am going for.
Okay, so I have my pink buttercream, and I have the Wilton 1M tip, and a decorating bag. So I'm gonna put the tip in the bag and then fill it up. So I'm going to take my icing and my cupcake. I am going to start in the middle, go around, then build up a peak. Then I will add some little white balls, and then I will add my Minnie Mouse ears and my Minnie Mouse bow. Okay, so that is all that you need to do to make these adorable Minnie Mouse cupcakes. If you're finding that the Oreos are a little heavy and they're not sticking in your buttercream, make sure your buttercream is nice and thick. You can always add a little bit of icing sugar if it's too runny, and you can also just pop it in the fridge once it's ready like this, just to firm it all up, and the icing will harden and kind of harden the Oreos into it. Also try and stick them pretty close together, because the farther they're out, the heavier they're gonna be to fall over. If you have any questions about decorating these Minnie Mouse cupcakes, or any other decorating questions about using fondant or buttercream or anything like that, you can let me know in the comments. I have lots more baking videos coming up, so you can subscribe if you'd like to keep up with all of my baking, decorating cupcakes. And I hope that you have an amazing day and enjoyed this little tutorial. Thank you for watching.